All right. What is up? We are now on the date of October 1st, meaning I think per a meme I saw on the internet, the beginning of the winter arc. For a lot of us that do the gym, that means things are about to get interesting and bodies will change significantly. Uh, but this is the first live I've had in a while, being that there's been no power in Wrightsville for a few days. We got it the other day, but I'm just now catching up to where I needed to be in order to go live. So I threw up a video or a post saying that anybody that wants their film reviewed, I'll get on it. And I got 15 comments. Many of them talked to Coach Jordan Harris. He's got a few guys that he wants me to check out, so I'll be looking at them, and then I've got a good group of some other ones too. But just a basic catch you up with some guys that I've been working with. Jackson Bragg, he's a sophomore out of Sandersville, Georgia. Or not Sandersville, that's where his school's at. He's from Warrenton. But he's out of Brentwood. He's getting some exposure, rolling pretty quick. Dude, he's just jumping. Things are jumping for this kid. He's getting a lot of action, a lot of school. Yeah, dude, he is just loading up on schools. But y'all watch out. This kid's about to pop off. This dude's just like he's a super physical football player. I'm about to have to make him another one of these. Look how quick. I mean, it's just bam, 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 nonstop having to make posts. He's going to start blowing up sooner or later. But recruiting is business. It's marketing and sales. The earlier you learn it, the better off you'll be. But let's go ahead and get into some film. I don't know which ones I want to watch first. It's going to be interesting to see how I'm able to organize this or not organize this. But he's pretty much just sent in the comment section the highlight tapes. So I'm going to try to see if I can get a good idea of these guys. All right, Andrew Hurdle, Decatur High School. I think all these guys are going to be out of Georgia. 6'5", 300 pounds. And this is going to be him right here. Bully Squad, top offensive lineman of the week. Doesn't look like he's got any offers. This is North Park right here. I guess he went on a visit. He's a big youngin'. I'm assuming that's him on the left. That is him on the left. All right, let's throw this in there. All right. Give me 2 seconds. I'm about to go turn on the ceiling fan. I'm hot. All right. I've been dealing with some kind of something making me cough just nonstop. And I'm sure you could probably hear the ceiling fan at this point. Maybe not. I don't know if it'll pick it up. All right. Here we go. Andrew Hurdle, 6'5", 300 pounds, offensive lineman out of Decatur. Here he is, not pass blocking. I'm stupid. All right, here we go. Here he is. Strong hands, good punch, drive, and buries this guy. Okay, that's nasty. Hands on, blocking down, buries the kid. I like what I see so far. Now he's lined up on the left. Driving over the pile. Okay. Now this is 3 minutes of tape, so here he is again. Locks on, gets a little bit high, but finishes the guy. Just dominates a dude right here. Hinges. He's going to finish blocks. This is what I like to see. Now we're working up to the next level. This is good. I like when he puts this in here. All right, screen pass. All right, who's he going to hit? All right, he's going to get a linebacker here. Just working to the next level, pushing the pile. Okay. Pushing the pile, pushing the pile, pushing the pile. It's not really a highlight. I wouldn't throw that in there. Washing the guy down. So he plays on the right and the left side of the ball. Okay. All right, hands on, strong hands. Work the hips, work the hips. On the right here. Here he goes again with a double. All right, now he's pass blocking. Hands, hands, hands. Throws the guy down. Walls him off. Okay, so from what I've seen so far, and this is just me in my advisory role, my professional, non-professional opinion. Up to this point, I would like to see him get a little bit quicker. Okay, so his class of 2026, this is great. So this is going to allow him to get a little bit faster in the next year. But he's obviously, at 6'5", 300 pounds. This is the size that he wants to be at. He could obviously get this 300 a little bit more solid. Get a little bit more dense at 300 pounds. But let's just say he's at 300 pounds. He's in good shape next year. I'm looking for a little bit quicker, and when he's faster, he's going to be able to lock onto these blocks and drive these guys further. So, like you see in the first part, about a minute or so, when he's burying these guys, what you want to see continuously throughout this highlight tape is the same thing, but let's drive these dudes downfield. Okay, let's get our hips involved. Let's drive these guys downfield and really dominate, really open up the hole. So he's winning at the point of attack, but I want to see somebody just drive down the field and continue to go with it and absolutely rub this guy in the dirt. Now, he has a few clips of this, but getting a little bit quicker, a little bit faster feet is going to allow him to take it to the next level. So if the goal is to play Division I football, if that's the bar, the footwork's got to get a little bit faster. But the frame is there. The nastiness is there. All right, this is him at left guard. You see here? Let's get the linebacker a little bit faster. Lock on and drive down the field. Drive down the field. Hands, hips, feet. See, we want to drive him down the field. Not just win at the point of attack, but drive all the way through the field. A little bit different on pass block, obviously. There it is. Strong hands. Can't get the swim move. Drive down the field. Let's get a good punch. Doesn't let the guy beat him. Here he is again. Finisher. That's good. Extension. Gets a good block, but the running back doesn't even begin to get out there, unfortunately. All right, here we go. This looks like this might be the last clip. Let's get a good punch here. Drive down the field. We just want to continue to see him lock on and drive. Lock on and drive. Lock on and drive. All right, not bad. There is a potential in this young gentleman here. Not bad at all. All right. I'm trying to figure out who's who. This is interesting. All right, hold on. Okay, so we're here. I got to pay attention to certain things. Okay. Cade Bynum Williams. All right, we're looking at how tall, how heavy. All right, that's what I want to see. 2026 athlete. All right, 5'9", 151. Obviously, You're gonna need a little eat some more Wheaties here. All right. Got some interest. Got some game day invites. Cade Bynum Williams, University High School. This is Waco, Texas, per his geotag. All right, so I should have read this part. Okay, 5'9", 155, 4'4", 40. Okay, now we're talking about a fast and athletic guy with a 36-inch vertical, meaning he can. I don't know if he can dunk. We'd like to see some video of that. That's about close to it, if I could imagine. All right. Some people call this. Okay, so where's he at right here? I call it almost an arrow route. It's like a 2 and out there, but just run straight down the line of scrimmage. In space, and then he's going to score here. Run the guy over for the finisher. All right, now he's at quarterback. All right, he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to get around the corner, showing off the speed. I don't know what he's doing there, hurdling over ghosts. Excitement jumping around there. All right, bobbing and weaving, going back across the field. All right, making a play. All right, getting down to the 5-yard line. Now he's lined up outside of the X. All right, go get some footwork action in there. Wish the other wide receiver would help you out on that block. Make a man miss. Make another man miss. And does he get it in there? I don't know. I didn't get to see the sign. Footwork looking good. He's looking quick feet. All right. Making a man miss. That's just speed right there. Getting to the outside. Working for that extra yard on the finish. Wide open here. Has to turn around. Nobody's there. Has to turn around. Ball's underthrown. If he leads him, that's a touchdown. Working back across the middle of the field. Change of direction. So he's quick. So that's what we're noting here. He's quick. He plays multiple positions. You know, maybe now this is my opinion. Like I say, I always like to preface with that. This is an opinion. Can you get to 165, 170 next year? And what you'll notice is at 165, 170, you're not going to lose too much speed at where you are right now. You know, you're pretty quick, so you might be able to forward half a step. I mean, if necessary. But you look at 165, 170, these tackles, they're easier to break. So, like, we're looking at speed and footwork, but the element of break tackle is what's probably going to level you up. Being able to beat guys at the point of contact, because it's awesome to have the footwork and the speed, but when you get to a point like this, all right, this is a good example. I don't know what your squat and your clean is, but right here, you see this? That's a balance thing. We're spinning, but you can run through this tackle instead of having to spin, and then maybe get 2 or 3, 4, maybe 5 more yards there. We're looking. So right here, that's good. That's a good stiff arm. Whoa! Throwing it back. No diddy. Good grief. It's a big young'un too. Who is that guy? Yeah, just gaining that extra weight is going to help you break some arm tackles, get you some extra yards, help you be able to compete, prepare yourself to compete at the next level. You know, you're fast and you got that footwork, but let's break arm tackles like that. You should be able to run through that, the heavier you get, or at least hammer the guy. Yeah. I think that would probably be your best bet. You're going to have to play a lot of positions, obviously. So, uh, get a little bit bigger. Put on some muscle. You can work with 5'9". Try to see if you can get 10, 15 pounds on you this off season. But that is sufficient, especially for a. What are your grades like? If you got 3.0 GPA, it's good enough. Do whatever you can. If you don't have a 4.0, do work to that point. Obviously, you've got a year. 2026 guy. So, but overall, good enough. Good enough. You can work with that. All right, Quay Hood, Marquavius Tyree Hood. All right. Mid-season tape. Let's go on back here so I can quote it here. All right, so we're looking at 6'3", 275. So we've got size. We've got size. Gosh, I hate it that it doesn't let me see the. So he's recently named Week 7 Trench Monster. I'm assuming he's in this mix here. Yep, number one, the first one I should have seen. Had 6 hurries, one pick six, 2 tackles for loss, 3. Okay. All right, so we're looking at a GMC offer, which is cool. Here's some more. There's Jackson Bragg, my homeboy I talked about earlier. Let's see if I'm trying to find if this is always the struggle here. But let's go ahead and get into this film. It says 6'3", 275 pounds out of Decatur High School. He's a senior. Okay, here we go. All right, so he's looking dense already. Strong, driving him back. He gets there. It's a strip sack there, obviously. Ah, crap, I missed it. I was reading a message. Things that I do. Yeah, Cade. If you're still watching this, dude, you've got the athletic ability. Let's put some weight on him. Let's see you absolutely dominate. Looks like you're running around like you're just free to do whatever you want to. Let's run some people over, man. Get nasty with it. All right, lined up inside. Just pushing, throwing hands, clogging the hole. Number 1. Not particularly sure what he's referencing to here, but we're about to find out. All right, he's squeezing, working flat. Now this. How do you... I don't even know what to do. Work of art. Now, this is a good reference here. Now, I posted on Facebook. I posted on Twitter here as well that I beat the Cracker Barrel peg game, like the thing of the Cracker Barrel. I don't know if some of y'all don't know what some of that is. But somebody commented, Jackson's dad commented, got to set the edge. After that, it's all toughness. So, in reference to the Cracker Barrel peg game, set the edge, get tough, brother. So squeeze and throw that man on the ground. That is beautiful right there. So that's exactly what he does. Bam, works down. Sees nobody's coming, sets the edge and squeezes. Beautiful. Bam. There it is. Talk to me. Talk to me. There he goes again. Causing problems. So he's lined up inside here, playing defensive tackle and just creating problems. Now he is coming off the edge. Oh, yeah. Good play. Showing some bend. Beating the block. Hands on. See, here we go. Hands on. Sheds the block. Beautiful. That's shooting hands. Shooting hands will get you a long ways. You know, I'm interested too. Who's this big old white fella right here? Good. And he's just throwing people down. This looks like this is a good combo. Yeah, just beating blocks. That didn't go out of frame at all. Beating blocks, beating blocks, beating blocks. This is what we're looking at right here. Using his hands well. Beating blocks. Coming off the edge. Burying the quarterback. Oh, didn't feel good. Beating the double team. All right, I like this. I like how we're starting off. Looks like we're going to beat the double team. I'm surprised he doesn't get double teamed a lot more. Bam, right there. That is beating the double team. Splitting the double. Splitting the double. Hip to hip. Anybody that plays offensive line, you got a guy like that. If you're not hip to hip, you're going to have problems all day long. You got to be hip to hip. He's going to beat that every time if he ain't hip to hip. Now he's squeezing again. Who's this fella right here, this white guy? I'm trying to figure out who that guy is. A big old fella, number 44. Looks like. I'm seeing him move people too. Oh yeah, look at that. Staying strong. Oh yeah, set the edge. Beautiful. That was probably nasty for anybody that's not liking that. Physical, 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 physical. Uh-oh. Big man dream there. You know, this refers to a video I posted on the internet the other day, too. This is a good example. Physical football players. I've seen a lot of big and soft guys. I've seen a lot of big and soft guys. I've seen a lot of small and mean guys, and I've seen a lot of big and mean guys. Small and mean guys are always better than the big and soft guys. And the big and mean guys always go play high-level football. This guy can play at probably, I'm going to go ahead and assume at 6'3", 275, he's playing defensive line. I'm not much for. Okay, Limestone is Division II. I'm not able to see the captions here on these posts. So what I have to do is I'm going to have to go to Twitter, and I'm going to have to look at his Twitter page in order to see how many offers he's got. But if I'm a betting man, some of those in there are offers. So he's got GMC. He's got UT Martin. So there's the Division I school. He can play Division I football. They've offered him West Georgia. Okay, so he's committed verbally to West Georgia as of the 23rd of June or 23rd of July. So he's verbal committed to West Georgia, and I don't see a decommitment post anywhere. But it says his recruitment is still open as of the 12th of August. So I don't know what he's sitting on right now, but he has committed to West Georgia in the past. I don't know if he's still committed or not. But if you know anything about West Georgia, they just moved up from Division II to the FCS. So he could play ball. He can play ball. So I'm going to assume Albany State, Fort Valley have offered him. I don't know about Western Kentucky, being that there's no caption. But all in all, uh, big and physical. That wins a lot of matchups. That'll do you a lot of good. Like what I see. All right, let's take a TV timeout. Check on Jackson. Who all's getting motion out of him. So we got some same old, same old. I sent him on a mission to follow some more coaches today, so we're going to see what happens out of that. All right, let's go to the OG post. Let's go to the next guy. I'm just trying to mix this up between Jordan's, Coach Harris's guys, and then the guys that submitted individually. All right, so Kimori Kendrick. Now this is somebody I've seen play in person, and he's big. He's a large fella. I think, is he committed? I don't think he's committed anywhere right now. But here's his offers. We're looking at Tennessee State. We're looking at Allen University. I'm not sure who this is. That's Andrew College. That's Savannah State, Morgan State, Clark, Atlanta. That's not who is this? This will be him here. Is this? No, that ain't them. Who am I missing here? North Greenville. Okay, I'm going to assume that's who it is. Anyway, 6'4.5", 275 pounds. I think he played right tackle when they played against Johnson County. They played us at home, and they beat us, I believe. I don't remember what the score was. It was a low-scoring affair, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they beat us 28-20. So I mean, not terribly low-scoring, but not a shootout by any means. I can't remember if he plays both sides of the ball, but we're going to see. I remember, I noticed this guy on roster. I noticed him on roster before we played him, because I always do that. You know, you're always looking at rosters. But the dude is, he obviously is going to stand out in the crowd. He was the biggest guy in Wrightsville when he came to Wrightsville to play us. So he's got the look for sure. Okay, he's somewhere in the mix over here. All right, so he's driving. Okay, that'll be him right there. I think he's at right tackle. Film's just not phenomenal. All right, he's going to go to second level. This is all bunched up. Maybe right guard or right tackle. I cannot tell. He's somewhere in there. It'd probably be best if I got his number. Okay, so he's number 55. Handling business. Moving guys out of the way. I'm not sure who they're playing here. Okay, so they're playing us here. All right, he's pulling. He's driving, and he absolutely hammers this kid. That is J.J. Huff that he pancaked. I'm sure J.J.'s not watching this, and he doesn't want to relive that. Pulling again, just creating space, finishing guys off. You know that this is probably, I'll be honest with you, probably what hinders him the most in the world of recruiting. Obviously, he's massive. But when you grade and you evaluate offensive and defensive linemen, a lot of it has to do with the competition that they're playing against, and it is so easy to miss out on guys because you don't really know how good they are. You see them dominating, obviously, like here, but they don't play too many guys that can play on Saturdays. So you're not they're kind of at the wheel of who they play. Unfortunately, it's not the cards that they were. They didn't choose them. That was what they were dealt. So there's Yen with another pancake. Yeah, he wore us out. just size. Uh, that's where he beats he's going to end up beating everybody at his size at this level, like right now. Yeah, they run that play nonstop because it works. He pulls, people get out of the way, or they either end up on the ground. Right guard here, block it down, just sealing off. And I'll be honest, I think he can. I might be crazy, but he might be able to gain some weight. He's going to gain some weight when he gets to college. I don't know how much they're going to ask him to gain, but 285 is no problem. I don't think for this kid. I think he said he's 275. If that's what he's at, 275, I don't think 285 is going to be. Yeah, I think 285 might be where he sticks soon, off season. I don't know if he plays other sports. I'm assuming he plays basketball just because he's the largest guy there. But we played Warren County back when I was in school. Here he is again, just driving guys down the field. Back when I was in school, I think we might have played him twice, and that's when they had that kid. What was his name? Lavoisier Carroll? Was that his name? I think it was Lavoisier Carroll. He was a sophomore. He was the same grade I was in when we went down there and played him for the first time. He ended up transferring to IMG, playing running back at IMG, 4-star, track guy. And then went and played DB at Georgia. So he committed Georgia. They moved him to DB, and then he transferred to South Carolina. I think they moved him back to running back. I don't know what happened to him. Unfortunately, I didn't keep up with him, so you kind of get lost in the sauce with all the names and stuff. But he was a good ball player, and we went down there and played him. When he went to IMG, I was like, "Yep, makes sense," because this kid can fly. He was fast. He was I think he was about 6'1", 6'2", 190 pounds. And when them cleats hit the turf, dude, he was moving. He'd hit the gap, and once his legs started going, he was gone. All right, next up on my list. All right, Coach Harris's list be Jalen Walks. Hold on. Let's see if let me check back in with some stuff right quick before I get to the film. All right. Bam. I'm assuming this is him. Yep, Lithonia High School. That'll be in Georgia. 6'5". He's got an offer from Tuskegee, and that is of May 31st of the year. Johnson C. Smith, Clark, Atlanta. Those both could obviously be offers as well. Same level. I'm not sure how many he actually has, because Twitter's a booger sometimes. But I'm not. How did I miss this? 6'3", 260-pound O-line, D-line. Okay, so he's got the size. So he's got that Division II size. And here he is. I'm assuming this is him at center or at guard. Center. Okay, cool. Okay, so he finishes this guy. That's a good block. Quarterback throws it to the defense. Unfortunately, nothing he could do about that. Yeah, okay. At I think he can get to 270 pretty fast. If this is him primarily, he could fill out a lot. 270, 275 this offseason. Help him out with beating some guys. But it looks like he's using his hands well. He's comfortable in the gun. which is a benefit to a lot of people because in college that's pretty much they've gone to gun primarily. Yeah, so he's doing well at the center position. Stands up here. Let's say a little bit lower. I know it's habitual with the snaps here. It's just hard to do. Keep level there. Gets to second level, doesn't stick. I'd like to see him stick. And number 3 looks good. Who's this guy? And he beats him. That's good. I think that's a good few clips there. That's week 7 highlight tape, so that's 1 week. So I'm sure there's a lot more to be seen out of this kid that I'm not seeing just because it's just a quick tape. But we're looking at potential there, and that's good. All right, let's see. Let me retweet this right quick. Throw that up right now. So it looks like these guys are the trench a lot of these guys are on this trench monster list that Coach Harris puts out every week. The guys that he's able to see pretty often. And I just figured out that the Braves made the playoffs this year, and they've had a lot of injuries, unfortunately. That happens when you play ball. Everybody understands that. You just wish it didn't happen to your team, but that's just the nature of the beast. It looks like Coach Harris gets active, man. This dude watches a lot of film, it seems. I wish that it would sort my dadgum stuff so I didn't have to go back and forth. All right, Landon Dowden. Now, I've heard this kid before. I don't know if he's got some offers from a lot of smaller schools. This Florida State Coastal Cobras, I don't even know if they actually, I think they play a little bit of football, but that's one of those, that's the guys that offer guys in the comment sections. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to go there. So Landon, whatever you do, don't commit. You're 2026 guy. Do not commit to Florida State Coastal Cobras, please, or I will personally go to wherever you're from and slap your neck, because apparently that's what people do now, or that's what they did back in high school. They just walk up to you and slap you in your neck. But if I catch you doing this, Landon, I'm going to slap your neck. I'm going to find you and I will slap your neck. That's kind of weird, though. Forget I said all of that. That was a tangent of something that that was weird. Anyway, 6'1", 170 pounds, wide receiver DB. A 3.44 GPA, not bad. A 4.58 40, can get faster. Push the 4.5, brother. All right. Let's go ahead. Cypress Lake High School in Florida. Okay, I know where to find you. Go ahead and commit the FGCC. Better hide that neck. All right, I cannot see this. This is just how it happens sometimes with film and putting it on YouTube and stuff. But I'm assuming he's the guy that just caught that football. This is just so far off. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give you a tip here. You see this black box? Crop it out. Crop just this. Keep it, I think this would be a 16:9 would be the ratio. Go ahead and get it in 16:9 and not this assuming 4:5 with these black boxes up and down the bottom. Here he is making a catch. He's going to create space there. Up top, one-on-one. Doesn't have to go up too far. Good ball. In traffic, looks like he's going to break a tackle. I can't really see it that well. All right, makes a move. Stiff arms. I'm assuming that's when he gets tackled there. I don't know which. I'm assuming he's the one that made the hit there. All right, he's up top at the slot. Boing, boing. I wouldn't put that in highlight tape. It's just a routine play. That's highlight tape. Like a reception that's not a first down. It's not. I don't think it's worth posting. It just kind of clutters up your highlights. It is a play, but you know, it ain't gonna do you too much good in the world of recruiting. Here we go again. Gonna skim over the top. Looks like he catches that ball. Spins it. I don't know if that's against rules or not where he's from. I'm about to sneeze. Woo! Ooh, and there's probably 10 more of those coming. All right, he's playing safety. Is this him playing safety? I can't tell. We're going to have to go back. Yes, he's playing safety, so this is good. I have not seen the tackle, but he's lane filling. Bing, bang, bow. Breaks down and makes a play. Okay, so this is interesting with guys that are faster. And this is a struggle with guys that are fast. Now the ceiling fan's making me cold. Give me a second. I'm going to get to you in just a minute. I'm going to give you a tip. We had to go from high to low because I was freezing, dude. Anyway, it's tough for guys that play the alley. And what I mean is they tend to overrun. So you watch this here. So he's tracking well. And this is one of the, and it's hard. And I understand this. I completely and 100% understand this problem. Is we're trying to get there. You're playing safety. You're playing, it looks like here, we're playing 8 off. So you're playing 8 yards off. So you got 8 yards to close a gap to make play a line of scrimmage. So you got to haul and tail to get there. So sometimes we can misjudge this angle, especially when these guys break down. And he does a good job here with breaking down. But I almost want you to stay on this inside hip. Keep it tight as you can. Work on this, work on this, work on this. Because what happens is this assist or this group tackle becomes a solo because you floor it through him. You're able to just stay full speed and bust down right. Pause. Going back. You're able to stay full speed and run just straight through him. Just whoom. You know, everybody does that. Basketball games, big hits, bossing guys. You know, just go straight through it. I want to see you just level this guy. Keeping inside leverage is going to increase your chances to do such as that. That play looks that much better. All in all, though, good play. But just a tip, you want to run through him, try to keep inside leverage as much as you can. I know it's so hard playing safety, you know, overrunning it. Sometimes it happens. Inside leverage, inside leverage, inside leverage. Here we go again, playing safety. Looks like we're either going to, 9 times out of 10, you can guess what's going to happen here. Run play, bam, inside lane. All right, interesting. Here we go again. Another tip. We filled the lane. We filled the lane. How much did you weigh? While we're here, we got to look at this. How much did you weigh? At 170, you should be able to hit this guy in the hip. All right, I want you to see where you make contact. You make contact here. He gets 2 more yards. If you make contact at the hip and make a good, coming in like that, make contact at the hip, he falls at contact. He doesn't gain the extra 2 yards. This is, oh my goodness. This happens so much, DBs now, but I want you to look, and I want you to watch every great DB. NFL history, college right now. What does it look like when they make tackles? They don't hit people in the feet in lanes. They have to hit them in the hip. Because what happens is is these guys, they fall for 2, 3, 4 yards sometimes, and that's the difference between, because if you make contact, okay, watch my cursor here. If you make contact here, that's the difference between a first down and a fourth down stop. I know it's second down here, but it's the difference between a fourth down or first down. Just think about it. Something to keep in the back of your mind. Okay, I'm assuming that's him making the touchdown. It's going to be him on the inside. All right, so here. All right, this might not be one we include. All right, and I'm going to show you why. You're good. You're good. You're good. Now you're getting beat. So if this quarterback's any good, this is a completed pass. I know you make up for it at the end, but that space can create problems if the quarterback's really good. So we might not want to put that on the highlight tape. Okay, here we go again. You do a good job of breaking down, but we're working flat. Let's continue to close the gap. And this can be worked on during the off season. My nose is running so bad. I'm still dealing with this sickness. This is something you can work on the off season. Is just flying downhill, getting flat, or breaking down, and then continue to gain ground. Because here you're a safety. All right, think about it like this. Now you're a linebacker. So play it like a linebacker would. We're shuffling and we're closing, we're moving and gaining ground. You don't want to give up ground because y'all have both set your feet and it's just a one-on-one drill. You do a good job working him towards the sidelines, but continue to gain ground. We'll break it down, gain ground. Work on that pursuit, getting at that hip. I do like that you're not afraid to come up and make plays. That separates DBs from good. You can't be a great DB unless you're willing to do that. So noted, there is possibility here. There's opportunity to be great. There's always opportunity to be great. Continue to do this. Here we go. We got a little tunnel screen here. I've lost him at this point. But looks like he makes a good play. Looks like everybody's moving. I have no idea what happened here. So we're just going to cut this off where we stand. I like you not being afraid to come up and hit. You show good athleticism. Let's work on just when we close the gap between the 8, because y'all playing 8 yards deep at safety. Some play at 12. You're playing at 8. Let's close the gap. Let's break down well and continue to gain ground out the shuffle. Let's not get our feet stuck up under us and lose ground. But all in all, good tape. I'm about to go put it in a cough drop. I keep getting up. Oh, just the sniffles, man. I guess it's like flu season or something. I'm just trying to. Got a wedding to go to in middle of this month. I think it's the 19th. Hey, Marquavius Hood, he said, thanks for watching, or thanks for the review. Want to know every week. Great mentality. Keep up the good work. You're absolutely dominating per your tape, dude. I'm getting messages and this, that, the third. Landon says, thank you, Coach. We're going over film. Yeah, Landon, you've got good ability. You see, you've sent me some stuff. I get you your page is just the media tab is just everywhere because you're posting film nonstop, which is a good thing. I'll sit there and tell you it's a good thing. Now it looks like he's got an offer from. It's hard to tell. Utah Tech. This is what he's saying here. So like these flashes are really good. I can't show that. Yeah, Landon, if you're still watching this, if you do go back and watch this, listen. I tell you, I've worked with a Division One safety before, and what separates him from everybody else that want to play at that level is the physicality coming downhill. Like if you're fast, yeah, okay, great. Everybody's fast. Everybody's got length. Everybody's 6 foot tall. Yeah, great. How mean are you willing to be? Absolutely dominate. Dominating at the point of attack. Because we all know, we all watch football. Everybody watches college football. If you don't, you've got a mental problem. But look at the running backs that you have to tackle. Look at the tight ends that you have to tackle. You play in safety. Tight ends are over the middle a lot. These guys that you have to tackle, you just have to be physically dominant. You can't be relaxed when you tackle these guys. I sometimes use the example of Shiloh Sanders. He missed a lot of tackles last year, but going into this year's tackling improved. And what you look at is a guy that's just okay. I don't care if you're 6'5", 240 pounds, or 5'9", 165. I'm going to hit you as hard as I can, and whatever happens after that, so be it. But you're not. I'm not going to let you beat me. And by being that physical, you'll be able to get a lot of opportunities down the road, especially at safety. 6'1", 170. What you're looking at right here in this situation is when you get to college, they're going to obviously put weight on you. We've gone to Georgia Southern multiple times this season, and you look at their DBs and the guys that they recruit, or the guys that they have on their team. Yeah, they might come out of high school 165, 170 pounds. They will weigh 185, 190 pounds by week one. They put on size so fast when they get to college. So you as a junior, you can almost look forward to that. You've got an extra year. Weight, how big and strong can we get? Upgrade the speed with a 3.44 GPA. That's going to get you a good ways. Just don't give up. Get it. Be as physical as you possibly can, and good things will happen, and they will happen very fast. It looks like you're on the right track right now. You've had some success with the recruiting. You've got things figured out on that end. So just keep going. Don't stop. Don't settle. All right. So now I'm due for another Coach Jordan Harris. Who have we got? Caden McKenzie. All right. From the profile picture, we're looking at a large human. We're looking at a large man. Brookwood High School, Atlanta, Georgia. You been there, heard about that, baby. 6'4", class of 2027, plays everywhere. Big men. It's 2027 offensive lineman. Right tackle. All right, he's got size. He's probably close to 300 pounds, if not more. Buries that fella. Pass set there. Locks on. About these young dudes, You can't teach size. So you look at a kid like this and you go, okay, well, he's a little bit chunky, but then you see stuff like that and you go, can't teach that. Like you say, this play right there, that's what we're looking for. Let him get in shape. Let him mature physically. Because he's only been lifting weights in high school for a year and a half. What's going to happen when this guy puts 2 years more in the weight room? What's he going to look like? And what's he going to do? Because that looks good. That's a winning mentality. That is a I want to win brain right there. Bam! Hands. He gets into the pads. He just dominates, and finishes. That Walton High School. Here he goes again. Just gets on it. You can't teach size. He's being physical here. He's finishing blocks. What? Oh, this is freshman season. That's freshman tape. No, that's not freshman season. This is sophomore season. My bad. Intangibles. Up to this point, we're looking at intangibles. That there in itself, can't teach it. Good stuff. What do we have here? There he is. Got a North Carolina Central offer and Western Michigan offer. So it makes sense. This checks out. So you look at a guy, you can't teach size and you cannot teach meanness. And that's what the combination that I speak about every time that I come on here and have a live. Now you can look back, and when I've posted TikTok videos. What combination trumps all? Big and mean. You're big and mean, you're gonna do a lot of damage. He's big and mean. It works out pretty well for him. You have to watch these guys, and anybody that's watching that doesn't have these offers at this age, listen. Do that. Compete. Yeah, I do. Compete, and see what you have to do in order to perform like that. Obviously, if you're not 6'4", 300 something pounds, you're not going to be 6 foot. You're not going to wake up tomorrow and be that way. But do you compete the way that he competes? Are you 6'2", 260 pounds? Okay, if so, compete like that, and that'll help you out so much because that energy translates everywhere else. I mean, I don't want people to beat me. Awesome. In the weight room, you don't want to be the guy on the bottom of the board. You're competing at a higher level simply because of that. I'll go ahead and get into this. Cooper Smith, because she just asked me. What if I did it? Bam! There it is. He's not tagged on this. Cooper, I've seen him in person. I've talked to him a little bit. That is not the right ad. Coops. There it is. All right. Cooper plays center at Brentwood, and let's just say Brentwood's run game is unmatched. They got 2 running backs right now, I think, with over 500 yards. And it's probably just best for me to look this up, honestly. But Cooper is the spearhead of this. Cooper plays center, and they go hard in the paint, man. They win at the line of scrimmage, and it starts with your centers. And it's unfortunate. that I didn't get this name across my board until the beginning of this year because he's a good football player. I wish I had a little bit more time to get some action for him. I'm trying to pull up their rushing stats for the season because this is indicative of. All right, so they've played 5 games, 1,773 rushing yards as a team, 598 passing yards, and 1,700, almost 1,800 rushing yards. So we're looking at 2,400 yards right now produced by this offensive line. Cooper's the center, and here's his tape. Now I'm about to break this down a little bit. So if Cooper, if you're watching, or if anybody else is watching, I'd heed these tips because football film is what I see hours a day. So see, this is good. So we start off with a pancake, bing bang bow, right up the center's butt here. Oh, and he finishes him too. That's nasty there. My cough drop's almost gone. I've been doing some damage here. Obviously back at center. Bam! Snaps it. Pancake again. Now, this is where my nose is running. I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, all right. So here, I'm looking, and maybe nobody's ever told you this, so this is going to be something that you might want to put in your brain and try to store this and remember this every time you play. You're playing a guy that's not going to play on Saturdays. So in order for this to do you the most good possible, all right, bam, you lock on. He falls down immediately. Okay, nothing you can do about him sucking and falling right there. And if the other guys listen to this, sorry, this happens sometimes. But how do you make this look as good as possible? All right, you see this? Bam. Let's drive him continuously, just like that. Zach's gone. You could probably clip this out too. Clip him, make your clips a little bit shorter from snap to pancake into pancake. But take him, this guy that's in front of you, and drive him as far as humanly possible. I don't want to draw the attention away from you right here. Good example on your own team. Jackson. He might do it a little, Jackson Bragg. He might do it a little bit unorthodox. Might get away with a holding every now and then, more often than not. But what Jackson does is he locks on, and if the guy does not fall to the ground, he pushes him 20 yards. This is something you're going to have to do all the time if you're wanting to stand out from this point. So when this season's over with and you don't have any offers, if that's how it is, see, let's continue to drive. That's not bad. Continue to drive. So every single play needs to be just like that. If you don't pancake him, you drive him down the field every single time. Right here, all right. I know this. That's Wade Register. Lock on. Okay? When we get there, Wade's a big kid. When we get to the point of attack, bam, we hit pads. Let's get under these pads at all times. I know y'all coach that at Brentwood. I know they coach it at Brentwood. Let's get under the pads. Let's lock in and let's drive. Here we go again. Good ball. Good play. Good block. Getting up and continue to handle business. Locking in. Always lock in. I want you to lock in. Once it looks like it's going to be a hold, okay, so be it. All right, let go. But from the moment you snap that football, you need to be attempting and dominating every play. Because I don't know who all you're going to be seeing come these next weeks. Because I know y'all got some ball players that y'all gonna have to see. Briarwood, I know they canceled or postponed, but Edmund Burke on this Friday. I don't know much about Edmund Burke, nor did I know anything really about Briarwood. Let's see if they've got anybody on roster that's pretty big for Edmund Burke. I've not seen a height weight for many people. So you got 23 guys on roster. You're gonna have to just utterly dominate. But that's with everybody. But you have to think when I and this is good film for mid season, so don't take this as a negative thing. But but ooh, I'm coughing like crazy. Imagine I'm just now seeing these comments. I need to do better about that, but imagine uh what you have to do. I mean, is you're doing the same thing as everybody else does, but it's just simply the fact that you're doing it against somebody that's not going to play on Saturday. So you're just going to have to do it more often, and that's just the nature of the beast. I say it all the time. You have to look at it through the lens of I'm a college football coach, and I need to see this, and this, and I need to see him do it at this level. So the more you do it against a 220-pound defensive guy, whatever it may be, the more you do that, he may be a smaller guy, but it just reassures your ability. So that's just something. Uh, that's something you're gonna have to think about. So when you play, if I don't quit coughing, y'all gonna have to make up the Briarwood game. Oh, oh my goodness, I'm gonna cough up a lung. It's always the nights that are worse. Briarwood, EBA, Augusta Prep, Gatewood. So you got 4 more games. You're going to play. You're going to end up playing probably 6 more games, bare minimum. Just playoffs. Y'all are better than everybody else. Y'all go to the state championship. That's no surprise to anybody, but you have to just take advantage of everybody and beat the death out of them. That's just how it is. Your mom and your daddy might not have raised you that way, but if you got to be nasty, you got to be disgusting, you got to play dirty. If you want to play center at the next level, and you've got so I think you're what did it say? How big you were? 6 foot 255. All right. So I've seen your film be posted up under some comment sections. I saw Point University. Okay. So I know you play baseball too, so it's different. Guys that play 2 sports with staying lean and the size and whatever. It's a balancing act. But when I see this, I go, okay, we need 265. That's my brain. That's where my mind goes. Is I need to weigh 265 pounds. I need to be able to move with 265. Something in the back of your head. How big can we get in the next? What we in October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So you got, let's just say, till signing day. 6 months, 5, 6 months. 265 in the next 4 to 6 games, or however many until the state championship, 4 to 8 games. Pancake everybody. And you'll be set. And we'll get you there. Don't worry about it. You start working with me, we'll find you somebody. Don't worry about it. You just do what you got to do on the field. We figure something out, baby. Ain't nothing but a thing. Ain't nothing but a thing. Now my arm's cramping up. But I haven't seen this. Kimori Kendrick. LC, that's my cousin. Kimori, where do I know you from? Hold on. LC, that's my cousin. Let's see. So that's you're the who is LC? That's me. Appreciate this. Thank you, Coach. See, this is the problem with my brain at doing this. Okay. So I just reviewed the wrong guy. Is what I did because I don't read apparently. But this was an hour ago going on now. No, it's not. I just clicked on that. Am I stupid? What am I doing here? Where's my brain? Okay. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Okay, so this is Landon. LC, that's my cousin. All right, I'm losing my brain. I'm just going out of context reading these comments because I missed them. How much sleep do I get? Not enough, apparently. All right. I've done a lot of yapping. We were an hour and 13 minutes into this. A lot of yapping today, huh? All right, so we've got. Oh, brother, we got a plenty of left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, 7 more. While I'm sweating like a dog. Me and my spit cup, and now I've clicked on. Okay, all right, I'm cool. I didn't do that. Taking a mental break right now, checking out some of my stuff, trying to look at my notifications. But you think about this, Dan. So I've so it looks like I've reviewed like 10 guys right now. But I've done some work today for some dudes. I think I did 6 offer lists that I've posted. Uh, just the talent, man. If y'all are watching this and you wonder what it looks like, go and look. Just go and watch like these guys play football and like look at their highlight tapes. I try to like encourage this. There's some people that are just really good at football. If you want to compete against these guys, just watch what they do and emulate that. I mean, it's not like a very hard concept. I mean, I know it's like I guess in like reality, yeah, it's hard if you can't like do it. But if dude, the blueprint's like laid out right in front of you. I mean, all the information's public. Everybody posts everything. That you can go and find how you need to play so fast. I mean, no problem. Uh, there's just an unimaginable amount of stuff. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Cooper just yeah. I need to shoot you a follow because I'm mindless. Corner infielder too. We know about that. Back in the prime, before the shoulder uh, decided to give up on us. You know what? Somebody's got to remind me this. I got to make a note. I'm going to write this down. Oh, my goodness. Never ends. Okay, coaches for Cooper. All right, Cooper. All right. I'm going to do a solid. That's almost like me telling you I'm going to take a dump. I don't even know what my brain's doing right now. This is just ridiculous. I'm going to send you your video file of your huddle. And I'm going to get you to post it and pin it. And then I'm going to tag some coaches for you. And we're going to go from there and see what happens. It's just now it's interesting. So if this is anybody watching this that is a senior, knows anybody that's a senior that doesn't have any offers yet, it is now or never. And what I mean by that is there's no better time to post your film than now. No better time to message coaches than now. There's no better time to tag people and drop that film other than now. So a sense of urgency has to be at the height of your existence. You have to be peaked out and ready to roll. So when you perform and you allow people, your running backs, to run for 1,800 yards in 6 games, you continue to do that. You continue to get film. Things will take care of itself. So we're going to keep working. We're going to get some motion. We're gonna do some damage. Cause I tell you, it's my mission, man. I went to Brentwood up until the end of my 6th grade year, and then I went to Johnson County. And when I was getting recruited to play college football at Johnson County, my junior, my senior year, some of my sophomore year as well, I was like, dude, these guys from Brentwood, it's not like they can't play ball either. And I had to, funny enough, I had to go get somebody out of jail one day, and I texted one of the guys from Brentwood. I said, "Hey, I'm gonna stop by and watch practice." And when I went to practice, I was like, "Who in?" Hey, dude, I didn't think they had some guys when I was in school. They were all right. And I said they could play ball. I mean, some of them could have played. One or two could play college football. And you go now and you look at these guys play, and you go, "What the crap? How in the world did they get these dudes?" You talking about linebackers. We talk about running backs, wide receivers, DB. And you go, "What if linemen? You got linemen that are massive." And you go, "What in the world?" So you almost think of it in this light, which is pretty, weird. We have like Savannah Country Day, Savannah Christian, Calvary Day. So Calvary Day and Savannah Christian are now like the two guys. Okay, cool. So we're back on. Brentwood's GIAA, Country Day, and Calvary and Christian are GHSA. What is my Wi-Fi is just going? It seems bad, but it's not. All right, we're fine. But what you see now is Brentwood. I don't want to speak too soon, but if you look at the talent that Brentwood has right now, you're looking at a team that could compete in the GHSA. Now, if that's something they would end up being interested in, probably something I really couldn't say. But right now, I'm not gonna say any names. I ain't gonna say names. Technically, I got 3 guys graded out right now as Division I prospects. Now, one of them doesn't want to play football. Zach Denton. Zach is an absolute freak of nature. He's massive. He's fast. He's agile, and he's a senior. I think he's like if I were to say like Stony Brook or Bryan or something like that, or like maybe even an Ivy school, would have been interested in him. Now it's a little bit late in the game for these Division I schools to come into play, but dude, Zach can run the football. And now, they've got some really young guys too. And these are just the two that I've got graded out as potential Division I guys. Jackson Bragg plays defensive end. Outside linebacker will be the technical term. Maybe an edge. But dude, Jackson's 6'2", 195 pounds. It plays just lights out, physical, dominates, just does what he wants to do whenever he wants to, blocks, plays tight end. I've got him graded out as a ceiling Division I guy. And then Tristan Robinson, who's a freshman, has definitely got the potential to play Division I football. He's already got, I think he's maybe the third highest graded offensive player around my area, about 45-mile radius from me, from my grade. So he's top tier. He's real deal, and he's a freshman. So you think about what Brentwood has. I mean, and they've got young offensive, defensive linemen. Both their linebackers, all of their DBs are coming back. You think about this and you say, "Oh my gracious, the talent right now is something they've never seen at Brentwood before. Something I've never seen happen at Brentwood before." We're looking at something that's going to pop off pretty hard. And if they continue to bring in guys like that continue to develop kids, you're looking at a timeline where they could possibly compete in the GHSA. That's my opinion. It is my opinion. And I watch a lot of football. I think right now, and they don't do it anymore. They used to, private schools and public schools used to compete for the same state championship as long as they were in the same classification. Brentwood could win. They could win Division I, Division II Single A state championship right now at GHSI, or they could at least go. They're a good football team, and that ain't me lying. They would, if they went and transferred the same classification Johnson County's in, they would be a problem. They would be pretty good. They'd be top 5. They compete for it. But enough of this yapping. I got to get back to doing this. All right, Braden Burton. All right. I ain't hitting on much. Alright. Alright, I'm going to have to get Coach Harris. I'm going to have to get you to tag these guys next time. I probably should have told you to begin with. That is on me, though. Alright, I'm going to say this right out loud. The first thing I noticed about this, if this is him at guard. Dude, watch this contact right here. Bam! Opening up a gap. Now that's bore drill heaven right there, boys. Used to talk about just contact, man. And I was talking to my buddy the other day. He beats him, gets his back turned. I was talking to my buddy the other day. There's nothing. I mean, maybe he's in the Marines. But I said, there's nothing. There's nothing that feels just beating a man. Like the guy in front of you, like just beating him. Just making contact physically and dominating that guy. That is a beautiful thing. All right. Bam. Lock on and drive. I know this is Milton. Y'all are playing Milton. So we're thinking you're for Buford playing. These are, good football players. Everybody on this team is a Division I guy. just coffee. I don't even know, or Warner Robins or something. I don't know. I can't tell. Or they all have the same jerseys. Coffee, Warner Robins, some Catholic school or something. Or something. I don't even know. I can't tell. All right. You got to get your hands inside. Another thing, too, I said this last time I did these film reviews. The arrows don't do anybody any justice. What I mean by that is, but hey, hold on, while we're here, you move people out of the way. That's good. Senior tackle guard. All right. From what I'm looking at, we need to drive people downfield a little bit more. And don't do the arrows. Do the circles. Because when you do arrows on film, you can't. And I don't know what it is. I guess it's you circle it when you highlight it originally, and then you change it to an arrow when you go back. And what happens is the arrow's not pointing directly towards you. So try to keep everything circles. I know that's not as fancy, but keep it stupid simple. It does the same thing, but it helps me out, and it probably helps out coaches too, college coaches that are evaluating and looking for guys. It helps them identify you just a little bit quicker, so they can evaluate the whole play. But you move people out of the way. From the looks of it, you got good size. I'm not seeing any information. I couldn't find it on the internet. Let's see. Braden. That's probably why I misspelled your name. Oh, so I follow you. Okay, great. So this is good. Interior offense lineman, 6'2", 283. Okay, we're looking at size here. We got North Vermilion. This is looking like Eastern Kentucky. No go. Don't entertain this. They've offered 840,000 people. So, what I'm going to say is, for you, we got to get some film posted up here. We got to get some film posted at the top of your page right here. And you've got to be actively tagging coaches. You're 6'2", you're 283 pounds. You play interior offensive line. You got the size. What I'm looking for here, we're playing Buford. We're playing at Buford. We're playing the best competition in the state. I need to have something pinned at the top of my page. I'm following coaches. I'm tagging coaches. I'm messaging coaches every day. Buford, 6'2", 283-pound interior offensive line is going to go far enough. You got to get active on here. You got to be posting film nonstop. Go, 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 go. Never stopping. We're never stopping until you get the dream offer. I know that was a little quick. I got a lot of these to watch. Alright, so next up, we're going to go Jordan Manson. This is going to be, he's got a lot of accolades. Jordan Manson. Any relation to Charles? Better not be. Anyway. Grandchild. I don't even know if that's right. Alright. 5'10", 189 pounds. 4.28 GPA. Pretty good. Hybrid outside linebacker. Box safety. Bing bong. That's where you'll be playing when you get to college. Let's see the speed. That's the first thing I'm going to be looking for. Are we a nickelback speed? Good comparison here. Cameron Silman Craig from Colorado, 5'10". I think he's 185 pounds. Plays the nickel position. Plays a little bit of safety. So watch this tape. Had a really good game last week. All right, box safety. So he's strong safety. All right. Here he comes. Not that's not what I want at the front of my play. That's a forced fumble. Crappy pass, to say the least. Squeeze. Mm. All right. Evaluate. All right, we squeeze. Bam, crack. Way to reset. Ran a little bit too far upfield. Always hold your ground. You do make the tackle. Squeeze. Got to squeeze and crack. Squeeze and crack right here. Stick him, keep outside leverage, and then you're able to make that tackle a little bit sooner. Well, they fumbled the ball. All right, that's the first play on your highlight tape. As of right now, that needs to be the first one. That could be your second one. Get these in order. You want to pop, baby. You want this thing to pop. You don't want to have us waiting, seeing what's going on. What is these jerseys? Y'all just got like opposite but the same jerseys on at the same time? The camo jerseys, which are not. I'm not vibing with, by the way. Y'all might love them, but I'm not a huge fan here. Not to hate. That's a good play. Yeah, man, get your best plays first. Like what? Okay, when you look for with a college coach, I'm looking at film. I got 3 plays. Right. My first 3 plays need to be bangers because if they're bangers, I'm going to watch them. I'm enticed to watch the rest of the tape as a college coach. But these first 3 plays are mediocre routine plays. I'm not really interested. So you've got good plays. They need to be first. That you've got plays that would pop. I always say this: the plays you would brag about first to the girl that sits beside you in class, that needs to be the one in the beginning. That needs to be the one at the beginning of the play. Hey, baby, you should have seen me smoke that guy earlier on Friday. You should have seen me absolutely wreck that dude. There we go. Finally got that out my throat. Good grief. I kid you not. There's a ref that looks just like that guy, built just the same that refs like every game at Johnson County here. The punt tape. Now, this is interesting. Always, all right, listen, put this towards the end. That's actually really a pretty good punt. But put it towards the end or separate out your regular highlight tape. It breaks up your tape, the flow of it. Because from the looks of it, you got 2 plays of playing. Okay, now you're punting again. Listen, those aren't going to do you any good. I know it sounds like I'm hating, but this is going to help you in the long run. I promise you. They really play outside linebacker. It looks. You got your best plays first. You punts last. All right, so this is the order that I put this in. Your pop plays. So your best plays, the ones that pop off tape, just bam. Okay, oh, what a beautiful play. College coach loves it. Second play, really good solo tackles. This is in order. So you got your first segments, your pop plays. Second segments, your really good solo tackles. Third segment. Now I've seen some other stuff in here. Third segment is you're going to be in coverage. Your coverage plays. Pass breakups. Just coverage in general. Then your fourth section, if you've got any, that you get there early, you fill the gap well, would be your assists, your assisted tackles, and then your fifth segment would be your punts. Simple. That'll help you out a lot. Get your great plays first and just move on from there, man. Looks like weight-wise, you're fine. Might need to gain a step if you're going to play safety at the next level. So that's what I would imagine. If you're going to play college football, you're looking to be like a a safety guy unless they want to put 20 pounds, 30 pounds on you. If you can put on that much weight, I mean, who really knows what you're going to be looking at by the next season? But it looks like you've been around the block. You've seen what it takes to play at that level. Kind of look like Sketch with a beard. No offense. But that's what I'm looking for right now. And like I said, in this order of your plays, your pop plays, your best highlights. Okay. Great interceptions, phenomenal hits, solo tackles, next, coverage plays, assisted tackles, and then punts. Roll that way, brother. See what happens for you. Always be posting good clips. Stay active on Twitter. Your best clips need to be posted individually, and that always helps it get out a little bit more, catches more eyes. All right, now we've got Kentez Allen. Rolling, baby. All right, now this is 3-star, and he's committed to Colorado State. I'm already not feeling this. 6'4", 285. I get it. You're a good ball player at Colorado State. Not a fan. I'm not a fan of Colorado State, Kentez. Why'd you have to do him like that? You better not have had a Georgia Southern offer and committed to Colorado. I swear, son. You know, those are my guys at Southern. If you're cheating on us with a school from out of state, I'm not happy about it. You better not. Okay. I figure out you're cheating on us. I don't care about Georgia State. I don't like them. You get that Georgia Southern offer. You commit on the spot. You decommit from Colorado State and you go to Southern. They need everybody that they can get. Trust me, I've seen it. Left tackle here. Okay, that's beating people. That's Division I offensive tackle. Bang, bang, bang. Come to Georgia Southern. Please. Please. Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern would love that. Commit now. I'm not offering any money. It's against the rules, I think. Well, it might not be against the rules anymore. Screen pass. Okay. Little add-on there. A little nastiness. You got some big fellas beside you here. Fan favorite there, huh? The tea bag. Oh, yeah. Oh, folded it. With the good punch. It's all about the punch, baby. These are cough drops, not opiates. Punch. That's it. You like that little rip, don't you? I always wonder what my facial expressions on these lives are. Oh, yeah, the punch. Dude, I don't know if that's a holding or not. I guess to some extent, like, to an extreme, it possibly could be. But, like, then again, I don't. It looks so good on tape because it's just like you got inside hands, you got your hands locked in. I mean, you got to be locked in to be able to just snatch a guy down like that. Is that within the parameters of the rule book? Is the interested part because, like I said, it looks so good. It looks so good, but I don't know if you could do that or not. It looks so good. Kick step. What we working with? Just handsy. Playing patty cake. There he is again with that. Is that against the rule? I don't know if it's against rules or not. You know, I've seen a lot of these like helmet caps recently. I've seen a lot of them. These will say, I wouldn't have worn one when I was in high school because I liked hearing the noise of the bells in my head. It's like a little church bell ringing. It's always fun to hear it. It's nice to hear. It's like a little music box in your head. Yeah, this checks out. Colorado State, whatever. Come Georgia Southern, please. Thank you. Hate the dog on your team. Because when you go to Georgia Southern, it's warm weather. It's not no snow. It's warm weather. And before the game, imagine 25,000 people. One side, Georgia. Other side, Southern. Georgia Southern. Whose house? Our house. Whose house? Our house. Georgia Southern. Go Eagles. Get after that tush. Get after that butt. Gata. Respect. You know, this is cooking me here. This is cooking me. I posted this. This was posted. This was posted. This was posted. I'm deleting this. And this had like 400 views. I don't know what the 64 is. Now, these all check out. I mean, these videos are trash. But what is with this? What is with the 64 views? That literally had like 400 views the other day. Like, look. Hold on. It was like my second. Yeah, like this is cooked. Something's wrong with this. I think it's like 464 or something like that. Who knows? All right, next up on my list is Brock Kaufman, gentleman, who's a 3-star, so claims to be. I don't know by who. We better see if is it cap or is it facts. On today's episode, is this dude, is he the real deal or is he ain't? I'm about to figure it out. He's 6 foot, 175 pounds. He's got 14 Division I offers. In theory, that's a 3-star. Is this cap or is this facts? I got a goodness. Oh my God, son, what are you eating? Good night of living. My gracious. Huh. Checks out. Back to the film. How many times? Okay, here we go. Good grief. Enough glazing. Time to get to business. All right, here we go. He so claims to be a 3-star. Well, I'm about to grade him right here, fellas. Watch this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. He is. Up, 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 up. Where are you going? Ooh, oh my, good grief. Who are these people on ice skates out here, son? Oh my gosh. Disgusting. Uh-oh. I am intrigued. Bing, bang, bow. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Uh-oh. Got it. What's he about to do? Go to work, go to work, go to work, go to work. Touchdown. Yep, it makes sense now. Yeah, he ain't lying. He ain't lying at all. Where he's playing in the middle of nowhere, it seems. Little old ball field. Well, not little. It's bigger than the one we played at in high school. Uh-oh. Hello. Good morning, Vietnam. Fourth down. Ba-ding, da-ding, ding, ding. See, nobody's watched this live for an hour and a half. But this is exactly what I was alluding to. Hit him in the hip. Make him fall where you hit him. Don't cut his feet out from up under him because it's a first down because he's going to fall forward. Great play. Great play. Uh-oh. Whew, route running ability. The school bus is parked right out there. Dayton Green Devils. He gone. He's just jogging at this point. That poor white guy. Not even fair. Bro's making plays. Boink. Quarterback laid it on a dime there. Goodness. Break it off. Ooh, where you going? Where's he going? Uh-oh. Boink. Over him. Head tap. Uh-oh. What's about to happen here? Folding back. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Pat, I'd like big hits for 500, please. He gone. Oh, this NyQuil better do me a solid tonight, I swear. Blocking tape. Underrated. Always need to put it in there. You got it, show it. Bam, pick. Yes, he's a 3-star. Enough said. I don't have anything to say other than thumbs up. You got my vote. Here's what I will do. You see all these fellas recruiting you. You see all these teams that so claim that they want you. They so claim that you're their guy. Well, here's this. Come to Georgia Southern, baby. They want you. Message them. They'll take you now. And they mean it. I'm doing recruiting. I'm recruiting for Southern today. They ought to pay me. Come to Southern. Jackleg. You know it. Word. You heard. Good grief almighty. You talking about coughing. I ain't cough all day. I ain't cough one time all day long. Here we are. Nighttime. We got business to attend to, and here we are, coughing up a storm. All right, so about tired of doing this. It so seems as if I got 1, 2, 3, 3 more to go. Joseph Kramlich, 5'11", 170 pounds, 8 Division I offers, committed to the university. I'm joking, that's not the university. Air Force Academy. Air Force. What is the Air Force's mascot? It's not an eagle. Is it an eagle? I don't know if it's an eagle or it's like a flying something. The Falcons, that's what it was. Bing bang. Okay, let's get ready to roll. 3 touchdowns, 538 yards, 4 interceptions, 6 pass breakups, tackle for loss, 0 touchdown. Okay, 4 minutes. Alright. Alright. Dude, look at how like wobbly and unlevel that field is. Here we go. Yep. Make a move. Mm-hmm. 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 Corner. Uh-oh. Whoo, brother. Purdue fired their head coach. Or offensive coordinator, my bad. Pick. Nobody tackles him. Nobody tackles him. Can't tackle him. This dude in space is a nightmare, just like the last fella. You know, sometimes you either got it or you ain't, or that's just you either got it or you ain't. Not sometimes, but he got it. Ain't no doubt about that. We got oh, brother. They're getting busy with it, I believe. All right, white guy. Up, he gone. Hang on. Oh my goodness. It's not that. It's not that it was wide. I mean, that's why. I can say that, right? I can say that. He's not Cooper DeJean, is he? Cooked. Boink. Oh my gracious. This not even okay. I mean, I'm not even. I don't like. I'm not hating on. Hating on you here, dude. I'm not ragging on Joseph here, but I mean, this ain't even that crazy of a move, man. What is this kid doing? Oh my. Oh my god. Oh my god. Got me all worked up over here. I'm playing on a baseball field, small town throwdown out here. Man, completely unfair. These are the guys like I don't just like last fella, Brock. Brock Kaufman. How did they how did they get y'all? I mean, North Dakota in Lexington, Kentucky. Okay, but like these are like looks like they're tiny schools, and they just got like these one like the superstar. They just got just a random dude. They just looked up and just got somebody that just goes crazy. I don't know, man. I've seen enough. It's good, dude. You got 4 minutes of in 5 weeks. You got 4 minutes of good tape. I'm like, good grief, that's something more people have in a year. Listen, yeah, makes sense. I guess this would be the perfect time to say, I don't know, come to Georgia Southern. Go ahead and decommit from Air Force. Come on, Georgia Southern. Do that. Come on. They take you. Come on. Where am I at? Dude, this tripped me out. You talk about trip me out. Read it yourself, brethren. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to go back down that rabbit hole later on. I can't do that on on YouTube Live. Oh man! All right, so we got two more. Ethan Ferris, linebacker, 5'10", 160 pounds. Looks like he's a brain guy. 2026 mid-season highlight tape. We'll drop some knowledge on this young feller here. Let's see. I bet Joseph just texted me, glad you enjoyed the highlights. How could you not, brother? Looks like everybody and their grandma have seen him. What a nerd. He's got Dartmouth, too. Look at this. Dartmouth. Yeah, you gotta be pretty smart to go in the Air Force. That's my assumption. Now, they've said that. You gotta be kind of smart. North Dakota got an offer there. NDSU got an offer there. Minute State. I think, no, that's not Minute State. Oh, I can't pronounce that. I can't pronounce that. St. Thomas, University of St. Thomas. Hey, dude's cooking out here. Baller, baller alert. All right, I retweeted this, so we should be ready to roll, right? I did retweet that, didn't I? Yeah, I retweeted it. All right, Ethan Ferris, 5'10", 160 pound linebacker. All right, first note, time in between plays. Let's cut it down a little bit. Looks like he makes the play there, causes that. Looking a little narrow there. 160 pounds. Let's try to get it up to 180 at least by next year. That they buff you back, play a little bit of safety or something. If you're fast enough. Going off the edge with the blitz, not bad. That's going to be part of the same play. I don't see anything in there. Got to put on some weight. That's not much of a highlight. I'd cut it out. Wait. Coverage tape. That's a solo. I'd put it towards the end, but not in realms of coverage. All right, here we go. You need to hit here. That's good. That ain't bad. Yeah, I think the biggest factor for you right now playing linebacker, you got to put on some pounds. I mean, you're not afraid to hit, but 20 pounds gonna help out a lot. You could pull it off. Yeah, looks like you high. What do they say? High motor plays the game the right way. Sneaky athletic. Yeah. It okay. So it looks like they're gonna have to move you to safety if you want to play college ball. They're gonna have to. They're gonna move you to safety because in order to play college football and linebacker, you had to weigh 190 pounds at least. You're 30 pounds off of that right now. I'd put on 15, 20 pounds, play some safety, go to camp as a safety, see what work you could do, see how good your coverage is, and then go from there. All right, this will be the last one for me because this is the last one left. And this is going to be Dallas Johnson, linebacker, 6 foot, 205, good size. For a 16-year-old, pretty good size. I've seen this human before. I've seen the human before. Have I reviewed his tape before? I feel like I have. We'll do it again. We'll run through this quick. Playing linebacker. I'll watch a few plays here. All right, let's see. Let's get your best plays first. I'm looking at group tackles right now. That's a good play. That could go first. This is a good play here. This could go a little bit sooner. Getting off of a tackle, getting off of a block. Bam! Good tackle, good hit. Okay, we're physical. Big physical, big physical. All right, we'll watch 2 more clips. Split the line, but that doesn't do you much good in the world of recruiting. This would go far though. This is good enough here. All right, so I'm going to throw you out some tips. I can get a good assessment. All right. LeBron just decommitted from Purdue 22 hours ago. I remember when he committed, and everybody was so excited. It was like a 4-star wide receiver, I believe. All right. 63 tackles, 30 solo. Okay, we're talking about this is legitimate here. Midseason highlight tape for a sophomore. If I had to be a gambling man, okay, do not pay any attention to this. This is horse crap. They won't be a school. And okay, I hate to say that. Bunch of baloney, my brother. All right, I'm gonna have to. Oh my gracious! I'm tired of being sick. All right, so I've just watched all this tape, so I'm gonna try to go on. Yeah, he's good size. If he's 6 foot 205, not bad size. All right. The North Minnesota North, that dude, forget about it. I'd throw it in the trash can or I'd put it in the closet and forget all about it. That school is they offer everybody, and I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. So you've been around the block a good bit. So you've been to a bunch of visits. 205 pounds with 3.5 GPA. Now that'll do work. Obviously, you've probably gone to some camps from Grovetown, Georgia. Let's just continue to think. Okay, what do I need to show? All right, you're on a good track here. I'm thinking camp. I'm thinking coverage. And I'm thinking gain 5, 10 more pounds during the off season, get bigger, faster, stronger. You'll be rolling. I think that you'll be good, doing good. So, all right. That will conclude my film reviews for tonight. 2 hours and 7 minutes, mostly of me coughing and saying irrelevant things, but I appreciate everybody that's watched. I'll probably get back to this by the end of the week and do another one of these. So y'all have a good one.